Welcome to hell.
Hello and welcome to the Jersey Shore Musicians Podcast. I'm Matt. That's Jeff.
Hello.
And tonight we have Amy Elizabeth from the Tuckerton Porchfest.
Oh, golf
Hello.
clap. Golf clap.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Good. Did you find the place all right?
I did, yes. GPS was right on.
We're getting to that time of the year where people just fly
Yes,
right
it
past
is.
your driveway. and don't
It'll be
even see it.
dark. It'll be dark soon. So we are going to talk about the Tuckerton Porchfest.
Yes.
Now, I am definitely not the person I've heard of such things or experienced such things. Can you educate me on what is Porchfest?
Absolutely. Have you ever heard of a Porch Fest
No,
before?
not. This is my first time ever.
And have you ever heard
I've
of
heard
them?
of them, yeah.
Okay. So they are taking place all over the country. They're becoming more popular. In New Jersey, Asbury Park has a extremely popular one that they're going into their 7th year, I believe. And their Porch Fest is on September 30th. But they have great lineups, and it's like a coveted thing to get booked at their Porch Fest. What a Porch Fest is using your porch as a concert venue, and community members can walk around town and see rotating acts at each porch.
Okay. So is this like in like a cul-de-sac, or is this like a long road? Is it like solidified like 4 or 5 houses? Like how does that
Right. Well, so
work?
the Tuckerton Porch Fest is all within walking distance,
Okay.
or however you get from point A to point B, be it wheelchair or, but it is very accessible. They're under a quarter of a mile.
Okay.
So I don't know if you're familiar with the Tuckerton area at all.
I am, yeah.
Okay. The first porch is at the Tuckerton Seaport.
Okay.
From 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Okay, so this is like an all day.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is like get your fix.
Okay. Okay.
Then the second porch is at the Lizzie Rose Music Room. That is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
It's okay. It's okay.
I talk with my hands, so I'll put
All
them out
good.
here. And then we have the porch at Papa D's Original, which is a new Italian restaurant that has just opened up. And this is all on Route 9.
Okay.
So you're not familiar with Tuckerton. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's like
we're
downtown
dotting.
Tuckerton,
Yeah, we're dotting like the
Okay.
like main strip.
So
basically.
is this this seems like it's not like restaurants or like that, or is it like an actual house? Like I sit there and I think Porch Fest, I'm like, oh, it's on the porch of a house in the
Right.
neighborhood.
Right. The Seaport, technically, well, it used to be, I guess, someone's house, but it's their side porch.
Okay.
So the Lizzie Rose Music Room is an old restored 1860 Victorian house.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's
So it's got the
cool.
big wraparound porch on the front.
Yeah,
that's
it's
cool.
sick. It's pretty killer.
Okay.
The Papa D's Original. So they opened up a restaurant in the back of their house. So we are using their porch.
Okay.
So the restaurant is in the back. Then their house is located in the front.
Okay.
The place after that is the Seaport Tattoo. I know someone lives above it.
Okay.
But they just happen to be businesses as well.
Okay.
Lizzie Rose is actually a nonprofit organization technically too. So, but yeah, we then after the Seaport Tattoo, we do have a residence that's right on Green Street. So it's a road that's directly off of Route 9.
Okay. So it's Route 9, make a left or a right onto Green Street, and you're
Right.
still there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
really, really close. And that's at 377 South Green Street.
Okay.
So, and the last porch is at the Union Market Gallery, right behind the Tuckerton Seaport. It's a coffee shop and eatery.
Okay.
It's actually like my favorite spot.
All
Shout out
right,
Union
well,
Market.
There you go.
Yeah, so we're gonna have that porch from 4 to 7 ish, and we're gonna have food trucks and vendors at that one.
Yeah. How many bands will be playing?
So between acoustic acts, spoken word acts, and bands, we have over 40 performers.
Wow, that had to be something to put together.
Yeah, I should have documented it. Like, a bunch of my coworkers were like, "Are you like filming this?" I'm like, "I guess I should have."
Yeah,
Probably
right.
Someone would have watched it.
Somebody be like, "Oh my god, what are you guys doing?"
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, I started doing it like kind of on my own, like in my brain,
Okay.
And then my friend had performed at the Asbury Park Porchfest, and he works at the Union Market, Chris Rockwell. And I went in there and I was like, "We're having a porch fest in Tuckerton." It's like, oh, all right. We weren't even really friends at this point. We were like kind of acquaintances. Like, I was like, "Hello, you're gonna know me."
You're gonna get to know me.
Yeah,
You will.
yeah. You better get ready. And then he went and talked to like his boss at the union, and they were like, "Yeah, we're in." And then I was like, "Oh, okay. So let's just do like 2 porches, Tuckerton's small, That's how it started. It was just like me doing this. Like I was gonna go, all right, my band's gonna play, and Chris Rockwell, like he has a collective. So I was like, all right, so it's just gonna be us, and then we'll get some people to kind of come around us, and we'll just have this porch fest. And then other people in the community.
38 bands later.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, kind of snowballed from there, I guess you could say.
That's kind of cool.
It just exploded. I made like a Facebook group to see like what kind of the interest was within like the Tuckerton community, and everyone was like, yeah. Lizzie Rose was like, "Oh, we want to do it," and then all these other people, to the point where we had to stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the
Next
first one,
year,
you can't
yeah.
let it get too big.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you got to make sure what you're going to put out there is going to be
Right.
of a quality product.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we were like, all right, what's the number we have to stop at? And we're like, all right, 6. It's definitely enough.
Yeah.
So, and there's 3 of us now. So it's me and then Chris Rockwell, who like kind of, I forced him to step in.
Yes.
And then his partner, Amanda Stewart, she's been great through the past couple of months with like really planning and getting sponsors and stuff like that. So
Very good. So, okay, it is September 23rd. The times were 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All day.
All
Now, because you made a Facebook group for it, is that also for the people to see, like,
Yes. Yeah.
who's playing what time and whatever? Like, what's the Facebook group so people can maybe see it?
Right. Yeah. There is, the group I made initially when I was kind of like planning it, it's not really, not that I'm not using it or anything, but that was more of like the planning thing. But now we did make
A page for
a
people
page
to
for
see
Tuckerton
the
Porch
events
Fest
and
and an
times.
Instagram as
Yeah.
well. And we've been like slowly revealing who the artists are.
Okay.
Every day we've just been making a post and kind of doing it that way, doing like a reveal.
Perfect.
And we have ordered maps. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you guys even made
Don't even get
maps.
lost.
I mean, wow.
Now, the
Yeah.
part that I'm curious about is like, what did you have to do with the town to be able to do something? Like, do you have to give them any kind of notice for?
No.
Because there's going to be you're going to be impeding traffic and
No,
things like
yeah.
that. And,
Technically no.
and they're going to want an increased presence while everything's
Yeah, so
going on.
I do plan to go and have a conversation with the police, of the
Yeah.
town. But because like technically everything's on private property, and
Yeah.
I mean it's the same day as the Duck and Decoy show, so everything's already going to be like crazy.
Oh yeah, so you have a lot of just random people coming across it. That's good.
Yeah. And we didn't even do that intentionally. Like we were looking at our calendars in September, and I was like, yeah, I'm booked this Saturday. He's like, I'm booked. Oh, that's it. We only have this September 23rd. All right, that's it.
Yeah. Just like his choice in the port, he didn't have a choice.
Yeah, no.
You're just there.
Yeah.
You're there that day, guy.
Yeah. So if you like ducks and decoys and music, I guess September 23rd, you're going to be in Tuckerton.
Yes. That's awesome.
So you guys are going to have food trucks.
Yeah.
What other type of vendors? Are there arts and crafts or
Yeah, a few arts and crafts.
Local, and I'm assuming local business.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We have Kanahawken, actually. They're gonna be vending some art and things for people over 21 as
Okay.
well. We have some arts and crafts people. We have someone called the Starving Yarnist, which I'm pretty excited to see what she has, just because that's such a cool name.
It is.
Like,
That's pretty cool.
so great. I love it. Amanda's really in charge of all of the vendors, but I know we have a pretty diverse list. We wanted to kind of mix it up a little
Just
bit.
appeal for everything.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
whether
Yeah.
that-
Yeah.
There's something for everybody.
Yeah. We have like music management guy coming to set up some stuff. I'm pretty excited to see what he's got. So
And you said spoken word, which I haven't heard something like that in quite a while. Where did that come up? Was somebody you just know? They're like, oh, well, we do spoken word, or like, oh, I could get a couple of us and we can make like our own porch of spoken word. Like, is that how you're running it? Like, so an acoustic act is all the acoustics are on this porch, a full band is there, and then spoken word, or do you have them scattered all around?
yeah, I have everyone pretty much scattered. So
Okay.
at each porch, except for so the bands are primarily like there's one band at Lizzie Rose, there's two bands at the residential porch, and then one like these are full bands, and then two full bands at the Union Market.
Okay.
The other porches that are only 2 hours long, they're just acoustic acts, and they have like spoken word mixed in between. The spoken word artist and acoustic acts are also at the other porches,
Okay.
but just size and time to put a band at the 2 hour porches just didn't make sense.
Gotcha. And like, how did you go about planning it as far as that way, where you'd have spoken word, acoustic act, band, 2 hours here, or like, where did that all, like, how did you guys pull that all together?
Yeah, I just I don't know. I just kind of I used
Throw
like my
chips up in the air
psychology
wherever they
degree.
lied and
No, I just was like, all right, what will people like? I think people would like this, and then they would like this, and then maybe like this. And I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
like, yeah.
I didn't know if there was some mastermind plan that was just
No.
like,
Yeah, I wrote out like the porches, and then like kind of figured, like mini festival. Like, all right, so you got like a headliner.
And that's pretty much what it is. It's a
Yeah.
mini festival, and
Yeah.
each porch is another stage.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So
okay.
just kind of set it up like that.
I mean, I'm interested. It's kind of cool. Like,
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever heard of something like this, and whatever. I get where I'm at, but it's like, oh, that's kind of a cool idea. Like, you always hear bands going to like VFWs now, or backyards, which, okay, backyard party's one thing, but like a backyard that sells tickets, okay, that's a little different.
House shows have become a very big thing again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, well,
this is like almost another avenue for that,
Yeah.
which is cool.
I think you guys said it on the article before the article that we were featured in, like that Southern Ocean County, like where like musicians are kind of forced to be like cover artists or nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't, or maybe I read that somewhere, but I don't know. That's a big part of like Porchfest is like giving people an avenue to
Yeah, just to
be
be heard.
able
Yeah,
to,
just to be heard.
like, cause I want to sing the songs that I want to sing. Like, I do some covers, I do, but no one's gonna want me to sing the covers I'm doing at bars. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
you know,
gotcha.
but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I have to kind of to appease to a crowd. When art truly isn't that. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, well, what do people want to hear? You know what I mean? Or am I gonna, disappoint all these people because they're not gonna like my art? It's
Yeah.
like,
Well, me and him have both done the cover thing before,
Yeah.
and we've said many times on here that it's empty. You're not invested in it. It's more of a job at that point. Like, you show up, you do your job, and
Right.
you go home. As where when you're playing your own music, you're much more invested in it, and it's much more emotional.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's great.
Sorry, what were we saying now? I fell asleep for a second. My bad.
Porchfest.
Don't start with your, don't start with your shit, guy. All right?
Well, it's got to be entertaining too.
I guess.
Okay. Anyway, so back to business. Okay, so
See, this sounds like something Mark would be involved in, right?
oh yeah.
Mark Ward, you know him?
I don't.
Burn Tavern.
Oh yeah, I do.
So,
yeah, he's
yeah.
gonna be there too.
Yeah, see, I told you.
Ah, there you go, Marky.
Yeah,
told
yeah,
you.
he's gonna be at the residential porch.
Yeah, see, he lives right down the street from me. We're good,
Oh,
we're
nice.
good buds, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's friends with Chris
Yeah.
Blackwell. So
So as soon as you're telling me, I'm like, this sounds like something Mark would do.
yeah.
Surprised he's not walking down the road with everybody.
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
playing.
true. With his little troop behind him. Band of gypsies.
So let's see here. Like, can I see your poster? Because
Oh,
you have
yes,
a bunch of stuff
please.
on the bottom, and we'll see if
Yes.
we can get this on this camera, which will be so
Great.
much
Thank
easier.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Ooh, we got a QR code. Let's see if we can get that up there. They should be
Oh
able to.
yeah. Yeah, you can scan that, and we're gonna be like live updating that QR code as well.
A townwide community
info.
festival.
I like it. Man, you guys got some nice stuff here. Mystic Skate. I'm assuming that's a skateboard shop.
Yes.
The
yeah.
Tide and Table Group who own everything.
Yes.
What is
These
that?
are our porch sponsors.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So-
of course. So you can't go wrong with ice cream.
Oh yeah, and Tide Table is like they own all the restaurants.
Skip
Okay.
that
And
one.
I work for them too. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, Bird and Betty's represent.
The right law firm. I like that.
I played at Burn and Betty's before. It's a
Oh,
cool
okay.
place. I actually work right up the street from there, too.
Oh, nice.
That's really cool. This sounds like a really cool community type event,
Right.
which is kind of cool. And I think that our industry has lost its soul in that aspect. It's very business. And I always say to artists is like, cool, you're an artist while you're making your disc. And then the second that thing goes out to get printed, you're no longer an artist. You're a business person.
Right.
So this kind of brings back that.
We preach
Being
it
a
on here
community.
all the time is what really was the demise of the music scene in this area was the community fell apart. It just became a pissing match of I'm gonna do what I got to do to play my gigs and you do what you got to do, and there was no cohesion between the acts. And
So maybe maybe that should be your thing now. You're gonna make the Porch Fest in every town.
Yeah, I hope it spreads. I hope it spreads like a fire. I hope like Barnegat's like, oh wait, did you hear about Tuckerton Porchfest? We should do we have great porches. I hope everyone's like, wait, we have better porches. Let's do a Porch Fest here.
And you'll be a seasoned vet. So
Yeah,
when
like,
people
well, if
could
you
call
want
you
help.
up for a Porch Fest, like make up a Porch Fest for me. I like that. I
Yeah.
do like that.
Did I create a job?
I think you just did.
Maybe.
So where could people email you to get information on your Porch Fest?
They can email tuckertonporchfest@gmail.com.
Okay. And where could people email you to make a Porch Fest in their town?
Amy Elizabeth 326@gmail.com.
Yes.
she's the mastermind.
Yes, that's right. I mean, you might as well just go right to the source. Be like, I want a Porch Fest. Call her.
Right.
Yeah.
Just email this.
That is a new job title. What would you call it? A Porch Fest entrepreneur?
Coordinator.
Yeah.
Porch Fest coordinator.
Yeah, I like
There you
this.
go. I like this.
That
I like it
sounds
a
good.
lot. That's
Yeah.
super cool. Oh my God.
Yeah,
So-
like I said, I like it because it's exactly what we're doing with the shows we put on. Is we're
Right.
trying to, one little piece at a time, just bring people together and just try to get that sense of community back into music, because that's what's really going to make it thrive. Is because you need to be able to have bands that pull fans from the other bands, and then you're gonna be able to take at least a couple of those fans with you as you go down the road, and pass off a couple of yours to the other bands that played as well. And everybody's got to do their part and make it go around.
Right.
If you just get to the point where you're only in it for yourself, that's when you got the situation we've been in for the last, 8 to 10 years around here.
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I got a great idea. I was waiting for you to finish. I didn't want to be rude for a change.
Oh, God.
So I got
don't believe you.
The next, well, yeah, fuck off. The next thing I think you need to try, and you're the Porch Fest guru, so I want to run this past you.
Okay.
So you're doing it in September. What
Yeah.
if you did seasonal Porch Fests?
Yeah,
So
we
what about a
discussed this.
Christmas Porch Fest where
Oh.
you just have the decorations up and bands and, I mean, I think that would be really cool. I think Hallmark should buy that off us.
Yeah, Spring Porch
think
Fest
that's
would go
great.
over really
And this
well.
is time stamped, so we own it.
Patent it.
That's right. But okay, so have you talked about that?
We have, yeah. We
Okay.
talked about
So what season?
definitely doing it annually, 100% annually.
Okay, every year on September
yeah.
23rd, we'll
Well,
do that.
Yeah, something like that. So September, we're me and Chris are available.
Okay, okay.
We'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
But maybe a
We'll
Halloween
just say
Porch Fest.
a Saturday in September.
One of those.
You do a
Give a little
Halloween.
bit of leeway in there.
Everybody gets candy.
No, we were thinking about keeping it with the duck and decoy show if it went well. Just kind of.
That's always a pretty big event on its own.
Yeah, and after the duck and decoy show, I feel like people are, walking around still. So,
Take these flyers and put them up all over the place around the decoy show so they know what's going on all around them.
Yeah, have people
I would hope they hear it.
already
She's like, I
going.
got my people on this. Don't you worry. They have been instructed.
The town is going to find us or make us clean up everything.
Well, it's probably just like a garage
yeah.
sale. You can put them up as long as you go back and take
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
That's true.
yeah, and anyone at that town knows that I love that town, so I'm not gonna, mess around. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you also want to do anything that's going to hurt you doing another one.
Right. Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
You got to be respectful to the point because when you do it again, they might even if you had the police involved, and they even just helped you put it out there through community bulletins.
Right.
Right. That's that right there would boost you a
Exactly.
lot.
Yeah.
So if this is an annual thing, will there be more porches next one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I'd like to see I don't know, 4 blocks.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
You
got your rock block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my
Got
god.
a rock
That
block.
was so cool.
Got a jazz block. If you want some
Spoken
smooth R&B, you
word.
go over down this street.
I love it.
See, she's taking all our ideas, dude.
Yeah.
See, we help people. This
I know.
Yeah.
I forget we're helping people. My bad. What were we talking about? Like musicians backstab each other? Anyway.
Damn, she thought of it first.
Shit. I still got Santa Claus. Anyway.
well, like I said, we got no problem. We'll help you in whatever capacity we can, trying to promote it. And,
Great.
If
Appreciate that.
I don't know exactly what I have going on that day, but Tuckerton's not far from me. I'm right in Forked River, so
Cool.
I could stop down and
Awesome.
take some videos for you.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Just little clips here and there, so you can use it for promotion for next year. And,
That's amazing. Thank you. Yeah.
Not a problem.
Yeah, we would love that.
I might even drag his ass with me.
Yeah.
doesn't
You
see
know
a
what?
porch
We should have
fest.
a.
You don't really
Right.
leave Tom's River though.
I don't leave anywhere. We should do on a porch fest. We could do live podcast on a porch.
We could.
I want a rocking chair. A wooden rocking chair.
I'm sure there's one in Tuckerton.
Oh, there's gotta
I'm
be.
sure. Without a doubt.
came with
I'm
the
going to
Porsche.
count on my way home. Yeah.
It comes with the porch.
I must have that. And then I can wear the clip-on mic, so I can just sit there and rock. Be like, yeah, man, don't
Yeah.
you worry.
We could just do that. We could just walk around and just talk about the bands as they're playing. Do a little,
I don't want to walk.
little snippets. Oh,
It's a porch fest. You stay on the porch. Like, what part of this don't you get?
Get you a
It's in the-
wagon,
It's in the. Well,
like-
all right, if it's a radio flyer and I can fit in it, I'm down.
All right, we'll stick at the Seaport and the Union Market area. So
Oh,
that
there
way
you
they're
go.
right next to each other. So it's not a lot of walking.
Is there beer?
Limited.
You
I mean,
you could bring beer.
Okay, well,
it's
that's all I need
definitely
to know.
Like,
I'm not. You don't have to.
BYO.
Yeah. Tip, 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 tip.
Just brown bag it. That's all you gotta do. Just brown bag it.
Yep.
Okay.
Or just drink it. It's Tuckerton. I'm pretty sure they won't give a fuck.
Well, they probably have solo cups. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure.
If they're having a duck and decoy show, you don't think there's gonna be drinking going on
I
there?
don't. I've never been to a duck and decoy show, so I couldn't even tell you that.
What do people do when they hunt? They drink.
You know what I described? Because, all right, so there's this Nigerian woman in my class that I just came from. And she was like, what's a duck and decoy? She has no idea. I'm like, all right, so, it's like white people culture. To kill ducks. She didn't understand. She had no idea. And when I said it was white, our culture, she's like, oh, now I get it. It made complete sense for her.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
I
I mean, I think of that TV show when I hear that.
Duck Dynasty.
Yeah, that's it. So I think that when I hear
it's
it,
Tuckerton, it's pretty close.
yeah.
I mean, a lot of people do say once you cross over Route 72, it's pretty much like the Mason-Dixon line, and you're like, boom, you're in Alabama.
It's really, it used to be that way,
Yeah,
honestly.
It used to be a
was-
very abrupt change from Manahawk and to Eagleswood and to Tuckerton, an abrupt change.
Yeah, we don't tolerate that. Yeah, no.
Okay.
We're definitely,
moving on up. No,
Yeah.
sorry.
Tuckerton, I mean, just in the past 10, 15 years has been it's blown up.
yeah.
All of New Jersey, because
Yeah.
everybody from New York freaking came down here.
Yeah.
It's true.
But is there anything that you would like to really hit home so people that want to come or see it or get there early? I don't know. Is there parking? You have to park on the street,
So there is a shuttle service
Okay.
too that is, nicely funded by the county for the Duck and Decoy show. So if you find yourself not having the ability to find parking at any of these places, you can always park at the Pinelands High School and take the shuttle over to the park / Tuckerton Seaport area.
And does that run all day along with you, or does it stop with the show?
So what I'm thinking is, so it doesn't list a time for the shuttle. What I really believe is they're not going to like leave the vendors like stranded, or people are like breaking things down at the Duck and Decoy show, So I think I'm pretty sure it will run until like things slow down, but I don't really know 100% on that,
I gotcha.
But we did on the maps, there is parking labeled as well, areas that people can park.
Okay.
At each location. Obviously, the Seaport, they have a big parking.
Yeah, but that'll probably mostly taken up from the Duck and Decoy show.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly.
But it should be buzzing down there for you guys.
I
would think.
Yeah, and it labeled all the streets that you're like allowed to park on.
That's good. Yeah.
Too, so.
Okay, so you did your homework.
Oh yeah.
Not too many people would do that. I mean, I would have sat there and been like, find a place to park and walk. I don't care. So that's why I don't do I don't really
Parking,
do
what?
these things. That's
why are we concerned about that? Yeah.
Or let me rephrase that. It's not that I don't do them. Nobody asks me to do them.
Well, that's why you have a team too of people, right? Like not everyone could think of everything. So.
Yeah, but there's no me in team. You ever see the meme where it's there's no I in team?
It's
but
right
then,
in the a-hole.
Yeah, exactly. I love it.
That's how I feel about you.
I know, it's great. Hey, Jeff, you want to go? No. You're on your own.
Anything? Hey, Jeff, you want it? Nope.
Oh,
but I'm going to make you go to the Porchfest with me.
All right. Well,
actually, no, it's your daughter's birthday. You can't.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
I'll have to go solo on that mission.
Yeah, you won't. Slap Mark in the face for me.
You son of a bitch.
I told you to be mean. What's wrong with you?
Mark hosted a live show with me, was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. And
we did it at Manafurkin. And Jeff's he's always like that guy. He doesn't beat around the bush. He just kind of cuts right into it. And he's like, so since I'm Jeff today, does that mean I have to be mean? Because it's like, I can't be mean.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I was like, no, we'll let you slide this time.
Just this time. I'll give him training.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be my fill-in, you have to be trained up.
Like give him some phrases to say.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Mark, there's not a mean bone in that kid's body. He says he's such a nice dude. He's just so super positive about everything. Even when we were doing the show, I'm like, dude, your positivity like disgusts me.
That's not true. That's not true. I saw him get mad.
It was brief, but then he right back to it.
I know, but that's okay. But at least I know it's there. I can bring it out of him.
There.
I will get there. I will be his Darth Vader. Use your hate.
Come to the dark side.
Yes. All right. So Porchfest, September 23rd, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And I would love to know, and maybe in the comments, who actually will walk around from 9 to 7 and not stop.
I mean, you can definitely
That's
stop.
a lot of walking.
Yeah,
It is a lot of walking.
I encourage all the stopping.
Or if you're wearing
at
like
all
a
the porches.
make
and,
a
like,
smartwatch. I want to know how many steps that was.
Oh, wow.
I'd love to know. Yeah, in the comments, I want to know the steps. So September 24th, I want to know it.
Yeah, make sure you follow them on Facebook and Instagram and keep up to date. And if you want to do a Porchfest in your town, she's for hire.
Yes.
She is a Porchfest coordinator.
She just won't do Christmas.
No, I will.
No, you won't.
Okay.
You're not allowed. It's
no,
mine.
it's oh, thank you.
I mean, even if you go for next year, like a Halloween Porchfest could be kind of cool.
Well, that'd
too.
be cool. You could have scary things, scare people, and throw candy at them.
Do it like a trunk or treat at the same time.
Oh, man.
Get kids involved. Yeah. Bring the youth into it.
We do have some young performers that I'm pretty stoked about. Like one of my students, I'm a sub at Tuckerton Elementary.
Yeah.
And she's 11. I'm just very excited for her,
Oh, that's cool.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. And then we have another 16-year-old girl who's, she's just incredible. Her name's Molly. She's like going places. I'll tell you.
So that's great.
Yeah.
It's for a while music wasn't so pushed for the younger generations for a little while there, and just kind of fell off a little bit. We've been seeing a resurgence of it. Like the one band we had play for us, the Azures, they're a young band. They're all, like, they're like early 20s, and they fucking rock.
She's incredible. I'm like, oh my gosh, goals. Like, what? I'm like older than you. Like, but I'm like, whatever, lady. Slay. You're killing
like
it.
Our shows, they played 45 minutes. It was 98 degrees out. I mean, it was fucking hot. And they just went at it for 45 minutes.
I love that.
Yeah. It was great.
I was just thinking, though, Molly was her name, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so she was 11.
Oh, no, Molly's a 16.
Oh, 16. Doesn't even matter. 16's just as bad. Yep. So when she's ready to become an artist on the Jersey Shore Musicians podcast, we might not have hair. We'll probably be really gray.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, I know.
Getting there.
You're going to be Santa. That's you're going to be on my
That's
porch.
my retirement
You'll be
job.
on my
I'm
porch in December.
I tell my wife that all the time. I'm like, I'm growing this out, and then, it'll be a natural gray, and I could be Santa when I retire. It's a dream.
That's goals.
You want to sit there at the mall and do that?
I'll be like the one from Christmas Story.
Oh, that'd be cool. No, it shouldn't be Christmas Story. Bad Santa.
Nah, I'd be like, what are you? You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Boom, and kick him down the slide.
Yes, that's the Santa you want to be.
Yeah, man.
I'd rather be Bad Santa, but whatever. Okay, it's not about me. So, all right. Well,
yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Do you want to plug anything else while you're here?
We can edit pretty
my
good.
band is going to be playing, the Amy Elizabeth Band. So, yeah.
Go like and
Pretty
follow them as
excited.
well.
Yeah. And you will have a list of all the bands and stuff. Like,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah,
So,
yes.
I mean,
we follow the Porchfest on Instagram, and I've been seeing it come through our feed with all the different artists that are going to be playing, and it's a good place to follow, and they put everything up there.
okay, very good. Well, you take care of
It's
Instagram.
at Tuckerton Porchfest, right?
Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
So professional. They made their own Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did too.
Well, no,
We just forget to post on it all the
It's
time.
just this week. Anyway,
Oh, I made it.
He's like, wait, what's Instagram?
there is an I in that one, though.
Yes.
Anyway. Get it?
Go fuck it.
All right. Well, as always, thank you so much. And make sure you go to there if you want to get in touch with us. Well, you died.
All right. Well, thanks again for coming out.
Yeah,
we really
it was
appreciate it.
great.
And everybody
for
check out the
having
Tuckerton Porchfest. And we'll see you on the next one.
All right. Thanks, guys.